Enterprises operate inside a paradox. Executives access more raw data than ever before, yet their ability to take strategic action has slowed to a crawl. This data illustrates the cost of that delay. 80 valuable senior consultant time is burned on manual aggregation across fragmented silos, rather than strategic synthesis. This timeline maps the linear path from briefing to presentation. Manual processing causes an average latency of 15 to 27 days before delivering a recommendation. This introduces three risks: knowledge loss through analyst rotation, an inability to test hypotheses live, and reliance on static frameworks. This 27-day latency directly causes the erosion of consulting margins. Clients increasingly refuse to pay premium rates for delayed, static snapshots. This table contrasts traditional methods with the bionic alternative. This hybrid architecture replaces manual workflows with AI augmentation across all dimensions of financial and market analysis. This diagram outlines phase 1 of the 20-week bionic blueprint. A central database and knowledge engine routes live data to 4 specialized autonomous AI agents. The finance analyst agent uses GPT 4.1 Mini to automate P&L and KPI evaluations according to strict McKinsey criteria in real time. GPT 4.1 Mini is a highly efficient large language model optimized for rapid analytical tasks. The market researcher scores live web data to validate opportunities, while the innovation pilot analyzes patent landscapes. Together, they mitigate risk immediately. The benchmarking agent continuously extracts peer profiles, identifying strategic gaps in the market before they become public knowledge. Phase 1 eliminates the machine room of consulting entirely. It ensures strict objectivity and frees senior partners to focus 100% of their time on strategic synthesis. In C-level workshops, executives often attempt to navigate volatile markets using rigid 2x2 matrices. These static tools break under the speed of live data. Phase 2 covers strategy and market development, where legacy frameworks are structurally upgraded into dynamic data instruments. The traditional BCG matrix, a growth share matrix used to categorize business units, transforms from a historical snapshot into a live market monitor that tracks real-time positioning. Porter's 5 Forces, a framework for analyzing the competitive forces in an industry, is replaced by a continuous dynamic competition monitor. The theoretical Ansoff matrix, used by firms to plan for growth, becomes an AI-driven scenario model, capable of processing live variables. These dynamic tools provide a specific operational advantage. Senior partners can now validate client hypotheses live during the workshop, rather than pausing the engagement for weeks of follow-up research. Replacing static frameworks with dynamic monitors shifts the consulting deliverable from a historical report to an active, predictive navigational instrument. Even the most advanced, mathematically perfect strategies are useless if the organization cannot execute them. This graphic illustrates the implementation gap. According to McKinsey, over 70% of all transformation programs fail at the implementation phase, separated from the initial strategy. Specific structural causes include a lack of data continuity, organizational change resistance, and decentralized management. Phase 3 utilizes AI-driven workforce management to architect a structural bridge over the implementation gap. Crossing requires specific tools. The OTV consultant conducts operational audits, while the training program designer enables rapid skill transformation using Gemini Flash, a multimodal AI for high-speed processing. Strategic leadership requires extending AI augmentation past the boardroom planning phase and directly into on-the-ground capability building. To maintain global quality standards across a fully automated AI architecture, a strict methodological framework is required to prevent hallucinations and errors. This diagram displays the 5S principle: sense, state, structure, solve, and sell. It acts as the MECE-compliant logic engine, governing every AI agent in the system. MECE stands for Mutually Exclusive, Collectively Exhaustive, an analytical standard for organizing information without overlaps or gaps. This methodology unifies the entire 20-week bionic blueprint, from fundamental data gathering through to organizational change. This final chart outlines the ultimate business outcome. evolving consulting excellence through a symbiosis of human intuition and AI speed. It restores billable value by eliminating manual aggregation. It achieves speed to insight via real-time validation, and secures market leadership by closing the implementation gap. Bionic strategic leadership replaces the delayed point-in-time diagnostic project with a continuous real-time excellence partnership.